everybody, welcome to another fabulous vlog. It's weird. It's January 22nd, 2024. It's 3:55 p.m. I'm like already cleaned up and everything. It's just wild because we're gonna get a bunch of stuff done today. Actually, we've got all the heavy stuff done today. So welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, we time code these because this is getting long and you may not want to see everything we do here. Don't feel like you have to watch all of it. So there's gaps in the red timeline, or you can open up the description, see a big old list of blue numbers to tell you what everything is. Click on those, jump it around, watch this however you want, or don't. I just appreciate you clicking. So what do we got on tap today? What did I cook? Okay, we make something fairly simple, but also something fairly unusual, and have a good time with it today. We got a nice cocktail today. We got some more Disney mystery pen unboxings and another Disney figure unboxing. Because I'm in the mood. We got another vacation update. We didn't really see any movies, but we did mean to review Echo, this Marvel series last week, so we'll try to do that here. And maybe a taste test. We don't have a lot though. I've only found like 2 things. Maybe I feel like I'm forgetting something. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do on the vlog here today. And hopefully have a good time doing it. If you're wondering, we haven't replaced those windows. The rest of the windows are replaced. They don't let in as much cold air and everything, but we've just been trying to keep some of the cold out. But hey, it's finally back up in the 40s and the snow's finally starting to melt off, so there's that. We're also finally starting to get some ornaments off the tree so we can take it down. But yeah, I guess that's all there is to it. So it's so early, I wanted to film this because we've already filmed the cooking and the cocktail. We're starting to get ahead of that again. And I can go ahead and start getting some time code scheduling and editing work done on this and do some trailers. And then Mary will come in and we'll finish the rest of filming this vlog today. And then, as you'll see on Throwdown Thursday, we've been having some trouble. So we have to go do Throwdown Thursday for a 3rd time. Worth it though. Wait till you see it tomorrow. It should be fun. All right, let's get to vlogging. Oh boy. Is there a kitty over there? Did I just spook a kid? Kitty. Welcome everybody. We're gonna make something real fun today. The first part is very easy and super customizable. So, you know, I'm kind of playing the basic version here today. It's January 19th, 5:30, 1 p.m. First thing we're gonna do is make some pimento cheese. And then I got some fun things that you probably already seen in the thumbnail. So, if you've never had pimento cheese, it's a staple of the South. It's basically a bunch of nice cheeses blended smooth, with a little bit of salt, pepper, a touch of cayenne, and a little mayo, and some pimentos, which are just tiny little peppers that, honestly, I don't get the appeal. They don't seem to have a lot of flavor on their own, but it is expected in here. So the hardest part of this will mostly be grating the cheese. Unless you don't have a hand mixer or a stand mixer, then you're gonna have to fold everything by hand at the end, but that's not too bad. So today we've got a little over half a pound of extra sharp cheddar, and we got a tiny bit over half a pound of just sharp cheddar, and we have a 8-ounce block of softened cream cheese. I've had that out for about 45 minutes. We got a little cayenne pepper. We got our black pepper. We got some salt down here. You already saw the pimentos. We got some mayo. And that's really all we're gonna need for this. So let me get the camera down. It's really annoying that the side button turns on the S lady and then it cuts off my camera. Sorry about that. You'll see I don't have a lot of salt here. I do have more salt, but I'm trying to, hopefully that's all we'll need for now, because I'd like to wash this before I reload it. So I'm gonna use my stand mixer so I can be extra lazy. I got a bowl over here for grating the cheese into, but also usually use 1 4-ounce jar of diced pimentos. This is a 7-ounce jar, it's all they had. And I got a strainer and all that stuff. So we'll get to that last, because the last parts that go in the bowl are the grated cheeses and the Parmesan. So we'll come back to that. Let me go ahead and put everything else in here. So we need just a whole 8-ounce softened brick of cream cheese. Let's get this bad boy opened as smooth as possible, so it'll come out in one big clump, hopefully. Make a little room for you to see. Okay, not bad. Just putting it in the thing. Whoops. I lost a little bit. Let's get a little off the side here. And there we go. Okay, hopefully that's all I'm gonna need of that. I'll just use this to set stuff in. All right, so we got our 8 ounces of cream cheese in there. We need a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And then I do want to make sure that I'm right that the seasonings go in here. I think the salt comes at the end as well though. Yeah, so cheese, pimentos, and salt go after you get this started. So let's go ahead and get our 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne in there. Try not to make it too heavy for Mary's sake. Groovy. And you want a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Again, I'm gonna eyeball this. I think about 16 to 20 turns of this grinder. You gotta learn your own grinder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'll just be extra sure. Keep it around in case we need it. Salt comes later. So the only other thing we need is a 1/2 cup of mayo. Having a pretty good day, despite being completely snowed in today. Canceled a doctor checkup, had to move it to next week. I was gonna be the doctor's only patient. It's like, well, you know what? I'd rather stay and not have to go thaw my car out and all that anyways. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go in earlier next week, and I was already having to go in pretty early for me this week, so I was like, oh no. Just a tiny dab more, because we're gonna lose a little to the cup. Okay. Try to push this down to where my mixer will get at it a little bit better. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. Now, we'll come back to mixing this part up in a minute, because we might as well get the arm work here done. Now, you could use a food processor. I just don't like doing that, even though it is much easier. But also, that's a lot of extra dishes. Especially in our newer dishwasher, we got a little less room. Let's see, what size do I want to go? I was thinking I'd go with the smaller because I'd like a smoother, creamier kind. But a lot of times you will go with chunky, so you get like bits of cheese all throughout. Personal preference. We've all got one. So I'm not really going to measure these. I'm just going to grate down pretty much the entire brick of each of these. I'm going to throw them in this bowl I got to the side here. Because I know I bought about what I need. And if a tiny touch of it falls into my mouth, oh well. This may just take a few minutes though. But if you're new here and you did not know, I like to leave the camera running for the whole process in case you want to do it along with me, is what I try to do generally. Sounds like Mary might be awakening from her nap. We're making pretty good pace here. We got to get some new cutting boards now that we don't have our dishwasher disintegrating into them permanently. These have seen a pretty good life too, and they were not expensive to begin with. About halfway there on the first brick. Whew. Definitely gonna get your arm work out. Good thing my right arm is much stronger. Because of guitar, people. No, I'm just kidding. Well, it's not entirely untrue. Whew. Kind of wouldn't mind the heat being off now. Maybe go get my fan. Working up a bit of a sweat here.
Yeah, question.
Yeah.
Did you get a lunch?
No.
inside the entire time, but no rush on it, I'm not gonna think about it.
Okay, well, usually when you're home, you know the timing better because I don't know what your timing is, so.
I just,
Okay.
off.
Yeah, today's been very off.
All right, let's get you some lunch.
All right, sleepyhead.
Snackos.
Snackos. Treats and snackos.
Snackos.
Treats and snackos. I think Jack likes treats and snackos. Aaron likes treats and snackos. Itty bit depends. There she's coming now. Of course, it's closer to normal dinner time now. Oh, you know what? I might need to kind of empty my... no, let's keep going. Of course, we are going to not grate the entire thing because I like to save my fingers here at the end. Hence going a little bit slower. We're getting down to the nitty gritty for sure. I'm sure I've got enough at this point. So chef's kiss. Or chef's taste, I guess. Is that the regular sharp? Yeah. That's pretty good. That is quite good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all this cheese into the bowl. I can figure out a plan of attack here. I don't think I like what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and clear a bunch of this off. Multi-purpose tools. Nice. That is a lot of cheese. It said 8 ounces. It did not specify 8 ounces grated or solid. You'd think it's the same. It's not always the same. Other recipes say like 2 cups of shredded cheese, and I'm like, I don't know. Worst case scenario, this is just super cheesy. I guess with that much cream cheese though, yeah. We're probably still in good shape. Oh yeah. All right. Like I said, this is pretty much the hardest thing we have to do is all this. Everything else just kind of becomes, you know, building things and letting the machine do the work. And I mean, you could just use pre-grated cheese for this. I think that would be fine since you're not really going for a melting thing here necessarily. Like if you just want to use this as a traditional pimento cheese spread, and honestly, it probably melts okay in this form thanks to the cream cheese. But I want to make sure our pimento cheese is very meltable for reasons. Some you'll see here shortly. Others we might revisit later because it's gonna make a lot of pimento cheese. Ooh. It's getting a little breaky on me. It's nicer when it stays one big chunk. It's a little easier. Ah, nutsucker. Oh no. All right, we'll come back to that. Let's get the bulk done first. Whew, I should have just been willing to run 2 dish loads. Like the lazy bones I is. big chunks where I can see them so I don't get a big chunk into the mixture. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, time to start going slow. I felt my finger try to touch. Extra sharp is extra crumbly. It's also the part where my fingers have been on are getting a little warm. So it's easier to do this with colder cheese. I think this was, I should have paid more attention. I think this is the one that had all the extra weight to it too, so. Let's work down this boy and then we'll decide what we want to do. This one's just gonna fall into 1,000 pieces on me as I do this. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. Okay, well, we'll just try to get a little bit more. I'm not gonna worry about trying to grate down all these super small bits because between the two, we should have about ½ an ounce more than we need. So, I'll just kind of get what I can without it being too much of a problem. And then the rest is a nice little treat for me. Because that's what I need. I'm losing weight. I'm doing pretty good on my diet. I'll be going back to maybe Zumba or something soon. So I can start losing some weight again over this year. Try to get this lockdown weight that I gained so severely back off me. Because I probably got a lot of new viewers in the day. And chef's taste. Oh, that's good. If you didn't know, back in, I guess, 2018, 2019, Mary and I started really going and getting workouts in and blah, blah. And I was pretty heavy. I got up to like 226. And over the course of 8 months to a year or whatever, I got down to like 186. So I lost like 40 pounds in about a year. And then lockdown happened. And at first it wasn't so bad. But as it went on, I gave myself more and more permission to do more and more things that I shouldn't have made habit. But now they are. I've been breaking some of the habits, but I still need to get back into actual. All this cooking stuff does not help. All right, let me just figure out a little something to do with all this little extra cheese here. That is really good extra sharp cheddar. Better be, it's not cheap. That is definitely the one downfall of working with all the fresh cheeses. All right, like I said, this was the hardest part, so we're about to where the magic begins. About to make the magic happen. So that was as much of the cheese as I can, and we're gonna need a bigger bowl. Hopefully I'm not dropping too much in the floor. Okay, away with heat. I might need to fluff that out in the thing. Okay, set my cheese back off to the side. Clean. Ooh. Whoops, that fell out of my mouth. Oh God, excuse me, everybody. I learned that by watching Mary. Okay, let's try to clean this mess up a little here. Okay. I think I'm gonna cut the camera for just a second so you don't have to deal with the bumpies while I walk it over to the stand mixer, but I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so, just take a second to get things together. I'm gonna throw my beater attachment. I'm already plugged in. We wanna start all this very lightly, and then we're gonna work in some of the cheese and such, and the pimentos. We still gotta drain them. We're going on real low speed here. Get the creamy mixture kind of going. Let it break up that cream cheese, basically. I don't think this will take too long. And again, you can do this by hand, but obviously it's going to take a lot more effort if you do it by hand. It's starting to look pretty good. Give it another few seconds here. I want to get mine really creamy smooth, really well incorporated. Okay, I think that's a good place to start working in some cheese because it's still going to work down. Well, it might go a little bit longer. Okay, that's good for the moment. I'm not going to go all at once, so let's work in a couple of handfuls here. A lot of cheese. Shit, I just made a huge mess, so that's cool. Can I turn that a little bit? I guess that would have been the smarter way to go. Do a little more. Okay. Hope it doesn't fly everywhere. Okay. That's a pretty good start on incorporating, so let's go ahead and, what's the word, push down the edges. There's a word for that, I think.
Scraping?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that kind of works. See how thick this is too. I got a feeling that they did kind of give me, they left the detail out, and it probably should be not as much cheese as I did. We'll see. If we need to, yeah, scrape down the sides. Yeah, you're right, Mary. I don't know why I blanked on that. If we need to, I think we might want to put some more mayo in there. Just to, if it needs to get, you know, creamed back up. Sounds lovely. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get the pimentos in there so we can start getting some. So can I don't know exactly how I'm going about this. I know I've got a little strainer. I know I just roughly want to eyeball and use half the jar. Oh no, I'm gonna need Mary. Actually, I don't need Mary. Mary taught me, gave me tools. If I ever learn how to use them. Oh my goodness. Maybe I do need Mary. Ah, jeez, oh. Oh boy. Mary? I'll get it. Jeez. I don't know why this is so tough. I keep using the wrong side. That doesn't help. I guess I gotta do the tapping thing. Oh, there we go. Now I've seen some people use, they'll dice up pepperdew peppers, which are just a little tangy and sweet and a little bit spicy, instead of this, which sounds really good. But again, I'm sticking to a tradition, so. I'll use a little more than half the jar here. Just touch more. That's probably good. Give those a nice little shake, get as much liquid out. Although my mixture could certainly use some liquid, so. And paper towel so I don't drip across things here. Did I leave that where you can, well, I'll show you. I mean, I'm just gonna dump them in there. Hopefully there's no accident, and that way you don't, miss a chance to laugh at me fucking up. Come on, almost. There we go. Come on. All right, fine. We'll lose a couple. It's fine. Figure while I'm here, let me rinse some things out. And we'll do more later, of course. Okay, let me get the camera back where you can see the mixture. Let's incorporate those a little bit, and then we'll come back for the rest of the cheese. All right, that's good. Oh, hold on, I need the feeder to, there we go, be in a position that leaves me some room. Okay, but we just got too much shit over here. Gotta remember to get that cheese out of her coffee maker. Did you get something cool, Jack? You being awesome? I bet he's being awesome. He's usually being awesome. Okay. That's good enough. Just go ahead and do a quick little mush down of some of this. Just to help it along a bit. I love you, Jack. I'll come check you out in a second, buddy. Daddy's making some down-and-arms. Oh, are you trying to get into Mama's room? Oh, he might be trying to get into Mama's room. Oh, buddy. What's Mama doing in there? I thought she was doing some other things. Okay. Let me get this incorporated. Okay, good. I didn't get too much cheese in her coffee maker after all. Okay, this might actually turn out just right. It's gonna be a bit of a thicker spread, but that's fine. Oh, and for other reasons, can I actually do this? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can do this. Maybe. Camera might be in my way. Okay, good, I got it. I'm gonna get the oven preheating to 450. Let's do a scrape, and then we'll give it one more nice little kind of mix through with maybe a slightly higher speed. That's actually pretty good. That's got a nice spread consistency. Okay. I was a little concerned, but yeah, that looks right. Looks pretty good. This is so much pimento cheese. So much really good pimento cheese. One more little mixy moo. See if we can go a little higher, see if that'll help kind of cream it out. Oh, also, salt to taste. But we know we need some salt, but also you don't need a lot of salt because all that cheese, I almost forgot the salt. So let's get a little pinch going, maybe a couple little pinches. Incorporate that. I'm gonna need to work down the sides again. Too much of it's not getting mixed when I put the salt in. outside's not getting a lot of the pimentos either. Yeah, this stand mixer is one of the best things I ever put money into. Actually, I guess we technically didn't put money into this. When my dad was retiring from his job, he had one of those jobs where they earn all these points for like free stuff and it was gonna expire, so I think we actually got this for free. But still, had I paid for one, it would have been one of the best investments I've ever done. Okay, let's get that a little bit more mixed up. Just let that run for a second. I'm gonna take a little finger taste just to get a sense of the salt. Oh, that is really good. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Oh yeah, that pepper really comes through, man. I might have used a touch too much pepper for some people. I love that. Or I just got a really peppery bite just now. Okay. All right, we're gonna call that there. So let me work on getting as much of that off the heater as I can. And then we'll go make the first thing we're gonna make while the oven preheats. And we'll start work on the second thing because it's gonna take a little while to cook the second thing. Not a little while, but it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna take more time than the first thing I wanna cook. Keep acting like it's a secret, like you haven't, you know, watched this video and seen the thumbnail and the title. It tells you what I'm making. Just trying to save as much of this as I can. You're gonna lose some, obviously. I mean, I guess you could lick the beater. Okay. All right, I'm licking the beater. Oh, yeah, that is really good. Okay. I don't need to lick the beater too much, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna take this off. Let's go back over here. I guess I need to move the camera for you. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll just move the camera. I grabbed some crackers, like kind of a Ritz. This is not exactly Ritz, but kind of a Ritz cracker was a good choice for this, or like a celery stick. Carrots you can dip through, like if you're just doing it as more of a party dip kind of deal. So I want to try it a little bit traditionally before we get to the fun part. So you just spread some on the cracker, however you want to do it. Ooh. My face down here so you can see me maybe. Oh yeah, that's the shit. Okay. All right, well now we can make what I wanted to make with this, which I am going to, listen, I'm not gonna get into the politics of it here because we don't get into that stuff on the channel, but I'm personally, I don't really eat at Chick-fil-A. Now granted, I don't eat a lot of fast food really ever, unless like I'm on a road trip or something. So fast food in general is pretty rare for me to have. But I definitely don't eat at Chick-fil-A. When I did, it tasted good, but anyways, they came up with a sandwich that got me kind of interested. Now, I'm not gonna make that sandwich because I am the Wiener King. And the Wiener King can find his frame and rock your world with some hot dog ideas. Now, I had some crazy, crazy ideas to really go ham with this, but let's keep it a little bit simple today. We're gonna do hot dog. Okay, we'll tell you about the chicken place sandwich. It was fried chicken on a bun, pickled jalapenos, pimento cheese, and honey. It's like, all right. So I'm basically gonna do a version of that on a dog. I might add some crispy fried onions. We're also gonna make some French fries because I saw this dude, he broiled some pimento cheese into the French fries. I was like, oh yeah. Normally I would oil fry my cheese, but I don't want to. Hi, Napoleon. Oh, he's looking for nubs. I mean, I would deep fry my fries, but the thing I saw said bake them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bake them. So I've got, what do I got? This is my favorite frozen French fry. Favorite style and everything. Ore-Ida, extra crispy, fast food fries. We're gonna do about half a bag. This is why we are preheating the oven to 450. And I used to cook them this way, you know, long before I had an oil fryer. But I tell you, it's pretty good baked like this, but it's spectacular in the oil fryer. There's just really no better way. So we want to do about half the bag as best we can. That might be a little more than half the bag. We're gonna spread these out into a thin, even layer. You can see they've been in the deep freeze. Or let them out to thaw a little bit so I wouldn't have so much frozen. I don't know how exactly perfect you need to be with this. I am gonna want to get some like flaky sea salt down to season these bad boys. And I think we're gonna kind of dress these just like the dog, mostly. I don't think I'm gonna do honey on them. But you know, it'll have the pimento cheese, we'll have some pickled jalapenos, and then I might do another little tiny thing. Okay, so those are gonna be ready to go in the oven here in just a second. For 9 to 12 minutes, and then we gotta season after. Okay. 9 to 12, excuse me, buddy. Just remember high school, Eric, high school, 9 to 12. Shit. One too many things in the freezer. I can make this all work. Sure. Okay, so let's start prepping for my hot dog. I'm gonna get my hot dog. I hope I still have some now that I think about it. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. I was about to be like, oh no. I thought about like doing a bacon wrapped jumbo dog and oil frying that and then doing this, but you know. Okay, I need a plate. We're just gonna microwave it. I need a plate for my presentation too. I guess we'll grab the old blue. All right. Get my bun prepped, and then we'll be rocking and rolling. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this in the microwave until I'm ready to start it. Plate out. Get one of these buns. Now these are these weird bakery buns I recently had. You may have seen in the video that like I have to cut them open. I thought that was kind of odd. I don't know if Mary's gonna want anything. I'm kind of wondering what the hell happened to Mary. I know she was tired. Did she just want to take a nap? I lost track of her. All right, I'm getting my bread knife. Which way do I want to go in? I'm going on this one. Go down about halfway. Dump those crumbs. What'd you catch? I can't dump these crumbs well enough. And we got our crispy fried onions on standby. Our pickled jalapenos, which we'll go ahead and open. And I know this isn't real honey, and you know there's better honeys, but listen, this is what I've got. All right. I thought about doing this with a hot honey, but my hot honey is crystallized, and I didn't feel like fixing that. That ready to go. And I'm gonna throw this thing, I'm gonna do 45 seconds on the microwave since it's one dog. I'm eating a chunk of cheese. And while we wait on that real quick, I'm gonna circle around and see if Mary's in her room. So just enjoy the visual of my awesome stuff and the free background YouTube music. Okay. Oh, that was the preheat, wasn't it? All right, so we can get these bad boys in then. Maybe just hanging out in the room if you're following along at home. Echo, set timer, 12 minutes.
12 minutes, starting now.
All right. Ooh. Might have overheaded my weenie just a hair. Okay, hand. All right. Now, we're just gonna put some straight up pimento cheese on there. I was thinking about melting it or something, but I'm not really sure how this is gonna work. Hopefully the heat of the dog will work with me here. Help kind of melt it down a little bit. That looks pretty good. Just a touch more on the back end here. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's do some pickled jalapenos. Don't want to go too crazy on it. Don't want it to overpower. But we'll just try to make it look nice, kind of get a jalapeno in every bite. If Mary wants one, I can make her one. I mean, for all I know, this is going to turn out to be not tasty. And since this is the picture version, we're going to look for very nice looking, full, not broken up jalapenos. Use one tiny little boy. Well, you're not a tiny little boy, but you'll do the trick. All right, moment of truth. Do I want to put the onions on there? Let's not. Let's just drizzle a little honey. Not a lot of honey, just a little honey. Okay, we got it going. All right. Yeah, that seems good. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh yeah, let me see what kind of photos I can get here, man. I was hoping to do it while the sun was still out, but oh well. Okay, where's my damn pro mode? Problem is it just doesn't know how to color correct for in here, and then when I color correct it in post, it's not as good. All right, that's all good. Let's get this white balance better. Can I get my ISO down a little? That's a little much. Ooh. Bear with me, everybody. Oh, come on. It's one of those too, like sliding things. So when I let go, it slides like 18 places further. All right, I'll work with that and then I'll brighten it up in post. Let me get a couple more just basic camera ones too, just to have the options to play with. Come on, you've got that white in the background. Fucking fix yourself. Ugh, so overexposed. All right, that is what it is. Let me get you some close-ups and we'll taste test. I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm actually quite excited to give this a go. I think the tart and the heat and the sweet, you know, from the jalapenos and the sweet from the honey will really cut through all the richness of all that cheese. And get a better idea of the pimento cheese itself. I conscripted Mary to help, but I already did the beautiful thing. I just need her to help me with the thumbnail. Remember, a little wider than it needs to be because I can crop, but I want to get my face as the back mid-ground element. The food is the star.
It's hard for your food to be the star when your head's so much bigger.
Well, it helps if you ever look at my thumbnails because I do stuff where I blur myself a little and make me blah blah.
Okay.
But, all right, let's give this a go. I'm so excited. The pimento cheese itself tastes phenomenal.
Yeah, I would like to try some of that.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. I figured you would, but okay. The honey's not bad. The honey is not bad. Oh.
You cannot have
Okay.
this.
Here comes my bite. Oh man, the pimento cheese and the hot dog, beautiful. The honey is a really interesting touch. And I honestly feel like it kills a lot of the heat from the jalapenos, but there is that just nice little tart vinegariness. Would you like to try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Well, bear with me, and I'll let you actually be careful with the top though, because of the honey. I don't want to get too sticky.
I wouldn't trust you about this jalapeno business.
Yeah, no, I'm really, at least on that one, I did not get much heat. I mean, you probably will get a tiny bit, but I didn't really get any. Let me take that back so I can finish it. I got it. Thank you.
Honestly, I don't know what to think of that.
Then I did it. The Wiener King wins. He made something weird.
I'm getting the heat from the jalapeno though.
But not a lot, right? Like the honey and the cheese kind of cooling it for you?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
The thing is, I don't know what I would think of that. And the thing is, the way it comes together, it's meh for me.
Well, like I said, I mean, I can improve it, and I don't think, I'm not even over here trying to be like, it's 100,000%
I think,
perfect.
and I don't know how
pretty
much
good.
of that is the pimento cheese itself. I'd have to try some of it on its own.
That's fair. I think the a jumbo bacon wrap fried dog with the pimento cheese and the jalapenos and maybe some onions would be even better. The honey is a nice touch, though. Maybe some barbecue sauce.
Part of it might be a flavor thing. Part of it might be a texture thing because you get a little bit of crunch from that pickle, but not that much, and everything is kind of. By the time you chew up the hot dog a little bit, everything's basically the same consistency.
Fair. But I do quite like that. Well, if everybody wants to hang on just a second, we'll let Mary try just the stuff on a cracker. Or however she would like to.
So Napoleon, did you come and get me just because Daddy had food?
Uh-huh.
See, he was very excited. Mom!
You won't believe what Daddy's up to. I got a little heat from that jalapeno now. I'm just really happy with how the honey and the cheese plays together. That is pretty interesting. I like that.
Turn the camera around.
I got you. Let's use a little knife and put it on a cracker. It's about time to check on the oven. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, nobody. I've never done potato in small amounts.
It just looks more from the back. You dip this. That hot dog is awesome. The hot dog has grown on me the more I've eaten it. I want another one. It's really good.
Now, hold on a second.
Okay.
I need like just some sandwich cracker. Okay, so sometimes pimento cheeses can be hit or miss for me.
Okay.
This one's a bit of a miss.
Really?
Yeah.
I really like this. Is more of a hit for me than usual. It's all that sharp cheddar. I'm loving it.
That's probably what's killing it for me.
And maybe you're getting too much pepper because I feel like I got a little heavy on the pepper, although I like it personally.
No, I don't think it's the pepper.
Okay.
I think it's the probably that.
Well, Liz Shack gets to laugh at me some more today. I love you, Liz. You too, John. Pimento cheese. All right, we got another thing to do here real quick. Okay, let's just see. We got about a minute and a half left on those fries. Oh, that one is like burnt. But it does look pretty good. I'm going to pull them out. Actually, if you hold this while we do that, just so I don't have to cut. Watch out for the button. Your thumb's kind of on that button. Okay. I've already done that myself.
Yep. Watch out, Napoleon.
I didn't get my sea salt ready. Set these over here. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Where is it? Is the next question? No, crap baskets. Oh, there it is. For some reason I was thinking it was in the box. I'm gonna drop my hand because I gotta do, well, I guess I'll do it. No, I gotta pick it up. It's probably plenty.
Buffet that shit.
No. I don't got time. All right, we're gonna let those cool just a second. And we're gonna go ahead and turn this over to the broiler. And here's where it gets interesting. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and echo, dismiss. I don't want to do too much more pimento cheese, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna need.
How are we?
I know, I'm gonna throw, basically I'm gonna put some cheese on here and throw it back under the broiler to melt the cheese a bit.
It's like if you had made a small casserole just to shove them into, and
Yeah, I'm also just trying to like do less.
dishes.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get these a little bit more piled together here.
Spatula.
Well, I've almost got it, honestly. Spatula's not a bad idea, but at this point I'm pretty good here.
Oh, I'll be going.
Well, I got it. I'm getting those chef fingers developed, you know? We'll just kind of dollop it first, and then we'll kind of move it around.
Well, if the fries are really hot, they
Yeah, it's also. But I was thinking. I know you're. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But that's also what I was thinking and gonna say is. I should have got rid of that for that one.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I wonder if I'm gonna do it in smaller dollops and just let it melt under the broiler.
Well, I'm also gonna kind of.
Fold it.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of mush them back together here a little bit.
This is not for you, Brian. I'm sorry. You just had lunch.
But what about second lunch?
That's called dinner.
Some parts of the world it's known as. Yeah, we'll do a little bit more in there. Actually,
Aw.
because we do want to be a little.
It's tall boy. And he's trying to be tall boy. He is not a tall boy. He's an average boy.
Not like his, well, only in height. He's above average in many other ways. Don't let mama talk down to you like that. He's an above average eater. Usually. Okay, I'm gonna set these here.
Put him back in your bowl.
Well, I picked up a bunch of salt and stuff, so. Okay, are we broil ready? We are broil ready. I don't know, we're just gonna do this for a couple of minutes. I'm not really gonna go too long. We're gonna wanna keep our eye on this. So top rack under the broiler. Just get them, you know, just get the cheese a little melty. I think here we will work with some, shit. Actually, no, you know what I was gonna do instead of crispy onions? If they're still good, they should be, theoretically.
That ended with the lid right side up, so it's.
Yeah, it's fine. Those, I probably didn't toss those anyways. They're kind of old. I got a fresher one. Ah, good. The spring onion is still good. The green onion. So we'll throw some green onion on these. Maybe jalapenos on some of them. I did not set any kind of timer, so I have no idea.
I just turn on the light and look.
I don't know if I can see that high because I did.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, put it on the top rack.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Ooh, it is melting nicely.
You need to come over.
Nah. We'll give him the reveal here in just a second because I don't think it's got to go that much longer.
Okay. What do you think, Napoleon? Second. I would like some.
Man, the hot dog is really good. I'm really happy with that hot dog. You want to show in just case? I mean, I'm not going to have this open too long, so. Oh yeah, that's
I
getting
can
there.
get it to focus.
Yeah, okay. Just a few more seconds. 15, 20 more seconds. Oh, you want some tum tum? Jack's like, what? What's going on? I'll be cute with the camera.
Hi. Oh, I can give you some.
Yeah, but now Jack's in the way. No, I think you went daddy tum tum.
want to daddy. He's got all the foods. I don't know if I'm sweet to him. He's nice to me. That's why I'm always nice to you. Jeez.
What are you thinking, Jack? Oh, there's the tum tum.
Okay.
There's the tum tum. Oh.
And I probably stop just a little bit more.
Boop. Yes. I have cats that you can rub their tummy and not lose a hand.
Okay, I think I'm about ready to pull these. Sorry, kiddo. I like that she says I, like they're not my babies too.
I'm the mama.
I'm the daddy.
You are not the mama.
Take a visual look at that. We can let that go a little bit longer. Because it did say something about browning. Again, I didn't really look at this guy's recipe. I just saw he did a thing. So I was like, he might have had a more runny one or something. You know, he might have had a better way of spreading the cheese out. But it's fine. We'll toss it a little bit when it's done. Check!
Nothing, Mama. I wouldn't do nothing on camera.
Cheeky.
I hope all the dresses are covered over there. I did not look to be aware. I covered over here, but...
I don't see anything. Now, Jack, you're sitting on my side. I flipped it over for me to sit on. Napoleon, what you doing?
Okay. Alright, I'm thinking that's good. Oh yeah, because I'm starting to, unfortunately, I'm over crisping a few of these fries.
Oh, I see that.
But, so far so good. Let's,
Oh, now he gets the spatula.
well here I'm going to need it because I'm touching the melty cheese with my hands. Actually... Mm-hmm. Well, that's cheddar, man. That's why I normally don't like working with cheddar as a melty cheese. Okay, crapula.
It's kind of what your spoon holder.
I'm gonna have to wash it. I just want to look at. I just want to look at him. For some color more than anything.
The answer's still no, Napoleon.
I'll put some jalapenos in, but I'm gonna wait till after Mary has some. Okay, let's let me get a picture of that because that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Borrow the camera so I can give the.
He is my most photographed cat.
He is pretty awesome. Okay, me first. Just for a little taste test.
Okay, first of all, how hot is that?
They're a little hot, but that fucks. Might be better off with a fork. Here, let me give this back to you, or you get a fork. Okay. I'm just gonna awkwardly wipe my nose one-handed. But again, I think you might have to like this pimento cheese. I don't know. Maybe melting it helps with you. I don't really know.
All right, so it seems reasonably coated.
And again, I'm sure you can add a bunch of interesting stuff to this. Like bacon would be, crumbled bacon. I just didn't want to take the time to make the bacon, but crumbled bacon would be phenomenal here. And the recipe I saw online, it was like a tequila pimento cheese too, so that may make a difference.
Okay, let me try a slightly heavier coating. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna say this is actually an improvement, but I think that's partly because you got the crispiness of the fries. And that overall, it's not 3 or 4 different flavors trying to compete. It's just
It's cheese fries.
it's cheese fries.
Pimento cheese fries.
Still not my favorite pimento.
Right.
But this is one of those things where if this was the appetizer, it'd be easy enough to occasionally grab.
Right.
Some,
Or have this as a side for a nice type of burger or something.
Yeah. So that's my thought.
All right. Well, that's a good thought. Oh, let's try me a nice thumbnail again here too with these, just in case I prefer that.
Behind the point.
Because this might be more visually like, ho 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 ho.
Okay, there we go.
Oh. Okay.
Hopefully I got you something good.
Yeah, I'm sure I've got options in there. Let's get one with a nice little bite of onion in there, see if that really adds any. Oh yeah, the onion bite's nice. Did you get an onion bite?
No.
Do you want an onion bite?
Yeah.
Because again, it's another.
Oh, that is steaming.
Yeah. Oh shit. Good stuff. Okay. Might want to tilt the camera. Yeah, there you go.
This is really uncomfortable.
I like that crispy little bite of onion. I may have had one of the whites. That may have been part of what.
Yeah, mine wasn't really crispy. I think I vaguely tasted on the back end. Yeah, I
think it's a good additive.
Yeah, I think this is a better use of the type of pimento cheese you made than the.
For her tastes, I still
taste.
maintain that hot dog is very good. It could use a little improvement, but it was very good. She's also a honey snob, so that may be part of her problem with that hot dog.
Well, we're using basic honey or hot honey?
The basic the not honey. As she explained to me, the not honey.
Yeah. Yeah, that basic bitch stuff is probably fake honey.
So that's something that she also is not a fan of. Anyways, I think this turned out pretty good. I think this was a good cooking segment. We're gonna do something more with the pimento cheese and something else next week. I get to do it tomorrow. I'm very excited. I was inspired by food I saw at Epcot. All right, we'll see you then. Taste test time. Oh boy. We're a little light on stuff to taste test, so I don't even know if we'll have anything left for next week. This is the end of our supplies until I find more stuff. But we're gonna start with
Please
this.
don't find more stuff. We're both on diets.
Yeah, but we gotta know what things taste like. We gotta help people decide on things they can't buy anymore. So Mary's not gonna try the one savory thing. As I talked about last week, I loved the cheddar ones, but how are the flaming hot? I like flaming hot. I'm not a huge lover of it. But I did love those cheddar pretzels, and unfortunately, they aren't at my Kroger anymore. So I think these are discontinued. You can find them, get them, because the cheddar pretzels are... Ooh, that smells pretty good, though. By the way, you hear my dinner
Not really
cooking in the
smell
air fryer.
anything.
That's what you're hearing. But, oh, yeah.
So are they flaming?
Well, give it a second. I like the pretzels. Definitely have like cheese baked into them because the pretzels taste like the other pretzels. They're a little bit flaming hot. I don't know if I didn't. I don't know. You're welcome to give it a go. I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah,
I think
nothing
the
on the
pretzel
back
really.
end?
Well, I'm still eating it. I have a little tingle in there, but I think the pretzel does cool the flaming hot a little bit.
I don't do hot, so let's see.
I like the cheddar better because these are still very, very good. I gotta shake my chicken while we see what she says.
Okay, definitely got a little bit of heat on the end there.
But not too terrible, right?
I feel like if I ate a couple more, I'd regret it.
It might build a little.
But
I like it though.
I forgot to get water.
Oh no. Wait, we got 6 minutes to finish the taste test and 2 more things.
Oh, get started.
I'm about to. I'm just gonna tell him. I'm gonna set it up. The next thing I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like. She might like it more. We'll find out. The last thing I think we're both gonna like, I hope. Next up, for Valentine's, whoops, raspberry cream Kit Kats. Now, I'm just not a huge fan of raspberry anything. It's okay, but I don't love it. So, whew. Mary, stick your nose in that.
Ew.
That's potent for individually wrapped Kit Kats. Whew.
Sure, I still have like a little bit of crystal like stuck in the back of my mouth.
I'll show you this because it's funny. It's just cute.
Oh my god.
You know, maybe this will do the deal here. I mean, they're pretty. I mean, they look like Starburst. Starburst? This is Starburst. Why do I want to call them Strawburst?
Starburst.
Who? They don't smell as bad individually, but they do. They smell like Starburst.
Meh.
So far, I'm not getting much.
I think they smell stronger than they taste.
Oh yeah, they definitely smell way stronger than they taste. But I do taste it a little bit. It almost tastes like more like a cereal, like like a strawberry or a raspberry type cereal. That kind of berry. Like I almost get a bit of a Frankenberry vibe happening. I don't mind it. I don't think I love it, but I don't mind it.
Okay. Would you rather eat them yourself or do you want me to take them to work?
Well, let me throw Dad some too. He might like them. Because he's not trying to lose weight either. Those strawberry cream filled Hershey Kisses from last week. Fuck off with those. Okay. Actually, I don't know. I gotta think on that. That might be growing on me.
That's gonna be all you.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Very interesting. 3 minutes left on my chicken. It's my time just right.
Look what I did.
I know. Good lady. All right, so one more thing, and I'm going to let Mary set it up while I drink some water, since this was her buy.
Okay, again, this is like, I don't know if they still have it or not.
Might be too seasonal, it might be past the season.
Yeah, but it's private selection, limited edition, harvest apples, spiced apple pie ice cream.
That sounds good to me.
Cinnamon and nutmeg with crunchy oat streusel.
That sounds really good. Actually, that makes me realize I want to make an apple pie. I mean, I know it shouldn't be that hard, but I want to make one. I need to make a really good one. You want to show them? Well, just so they don't know. Not that there's a lot to look at there.
Yeah. But I can definitely see the streusel.
Yeah, man. Here, let me get some of that. Be careful, don't bite yourself.
I didn't bite myself.
Oh.
I have a sensitive spot.
Oh. It's good. When I started to bite, I thought it was gonna... I almost need... I do like this. I would eat this. I feel like I want the apple to be a little bit stronger, though. Like, it starts to really be there, and then it disappears. What if, like, shadows went across our face? Like a huge flock of birds just flew between us and the sun.
Starlings.
They are still birds. I wasn't wrong. I just wasn't...
You weren't wrong. I was just getting more specific.
I could eat it. I don't love the texture of the streusel in here.
Because it's mostly...
It kind of loses its crispiness because of the...
I feel like it's not really streusel so much as bits of oatmeal thrown in.
Yeah, that's the texture. You're right. It's like raw oatmeal, raw oats. It doesn't really add a lot of flavor. The vanilla and the apple are nice, but I feel like I need a little more of the apple flavor in there, actually. Or maybe chunks of apple. I didn't come across any. But it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. But I find that with the private selection ice creams, I'm fine with a lot of private selection products. But so far, the 2 or 3 ice creams I've tried from them have usually been fairly underwhelming.
The eggnog one I got was Oh,
It was
no,
okay.
no. That actually was a private selection.
Right, that was like Kroger or something, yeah. Okay, what do you feel about it? Have you made your thoughts? I'm gonna get my chicken out of the air fryer.
No, I will definitely eat this. I'm not sure I'll buy it again unless I have something specific I want to pair it with.
Right.
I mean, this would be great with apple pie if you decided to make it.
Yeah, actually, as a topper to apple pie. Yeah, maybe I'll put the apple pie. I'm just watch this time. Yeah, I'll put the apple pie in sooner so we can try some of that. Hot Ones chicken, Rojo. Best fucking frozen chicken on the market. I swear. We haven't talked about that. I think I taste tested. Yeah. Okay, well, that is a taste test. Excuse me, I'm in a hurry now because I want to get that food out of there. So I'm gonna wrap it up with more vlog. Whew. Oh boy.
Oh,
We
boy.
have more vacation news for you, pal. I do. Nothing new on Mary's front. Get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. She's here to roll eyes at me.
I'm so good at it.
So I guess let's talk about the upcoming March real fast. Just updates, because you get a sense of what you'll be getting into and the new thing I learned about. So my 60-day window opened. And yes, I can confirm since I had a resort stay. I remember when we did this back in November, or, for our honeymoon 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure I had to be on there every day that we were on there. Every day we were going to be gone and I wanted to book anything, I had to 60 days ahead every night be ready to go for every day in a row. But this time, as soon as my first day opened, I had access to all the days that I was on that trip. So that's awesome. Now, I had, what did I get? Okay, so I wanted that dining party, for the fireworks. We talked about that last night, so I can have a bunch of free drinks, watch the first fireworks show, then everybody gets kicked out while the nighttime party starts. So I did get that booked, no problem. That was like right at midnight, because I'm on the East Coast with Florida. But then weirdly enough, Oga's was not opening up. Dining reservations were not opening up. It's like, what? All right, maybe they're going to be at 3. And I kept checking, and at 3 they weren't there. I kept checking every hour, every half an hour. They aren't there. They're at 5. I'm like, are they going to make me wait till like 7 in the morning like it's a Genie Plus? Anyways, about 6:20 a.m., weirdly enough, I looked, and it was open. So I got me 2 nice Oga's Cantina reservations. One for my main middle day early, like 1 p.m. or something. And then one for like 3 p.m. on the day I'll have to head home. So I got all that booked. And then I was watching some videos. And I found out about a new thing they do that they didn't do 2 years ago. And I even told Mary and showed Mary some of this. And even she thought this was pretty cool. And we're very likely going to do it when we go in September. We'll each do it. But I went ahead and booked, and I didn't realize you had to book this, so be aware you will have to book, like in Oga's or a Savvy's Build-A-Saber. But I went ahead and booked me one. Now I can cancel it, but I might not. So I really like Tron, and I really love Tron Legacy, and I'm excited for Tron 3. Neither one of us are excited for the Tron Light Cycle because we don't do coasters like that.
Yeah, no, I have managed to, I used to do 0 coasters. And lately I've been like, oh, I can actually tolerate some things.
Yeah, that's kind of, and I'm slower than she is, but we'll kind of build up our abilities.
Yeah, the thing is, I go on a coaster and he's like, I don't think you'll die.
Yeah, basically she has to ride it first because she has a good idea now of what I can tolerate. So anyways, if you recall, on our honeymoon, they had this cool thing at Avatar, they still do, where you can go in and they'll like face scan you. Yeah, she's gonna grab it. They'll scan your face, and then you get to make some choices for a Na'vi body, and they kind of morph your face into a Na'vi avatar, and then they make you action figures. You can buy accessories and all that kind of stuff. So we thought, what an awesome honeymoon presentation. So I think hers looks a lot more like her in the face. I just think my face is not suited for a Na'vi avatar because I barely see me in there. But I had been joking about a mohawk for a while. So that's why I gave myself a mohawk there. So anyways, those are really cool. I think it was like 100 piece, like 99 a piece plus tax, something like that.
They were not cheap.
They weren't cheap, but I mean, they're very quality, and it's pretty cool to have your face put into an action figure. I mean, that's a dream of mine, I mean, I feel like toys are every bit as important to filmmaking and Star Wars love as filmmaking itself. Because again, one of the things I always said, being a filmmaker, is I always wanted to create a franchise where I got to create my own toy line. So with Tron, they do something like this now, and it is so freaking cool. It's like the Tron Identity program. And you get to pick a body and you get to pick a helmet style and you get to pick like what color because the figure lights up, right? But then they go in and you take pictures. You do 3 pictures of your face. And just if you've seen Tron, you know, the faces are kind of holographically projected because they're supposed to be programs or whatever. So just like that, your face is projected into the action figure. So it's actually your face. And it actually kind of animates with like the 3 faces you do. So already I'm sold. But then on top of that, they give you a whole bunch of dialogue lines to choose from. You pick 6 lines and you get to record dialogue for the action figure to actually talk.
Now, I feel like it's too bad they don't let you come up with your own lines because you know more than anything you want to be able to say, I'm the winner, Kate.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how much leeway. I imagine there's got to be some leeway. Like if I throw it, if it's I am something, if I go I'm sure that's okay. You know what I mean? So there's got to be some leeway. I'm gonna find out and I'll report back to you. So anyways, I got really excited for that, and I was like, ooh, what's that gonna cost? If the avatars were 100, I was like, Shockingly, it's like $89.99 in tax. I was like, well, okay. I mean, it's not cheap, but I mean, it's like, oh.
But it lights up and has the face animation.
And voice, you know? So it's like, and it's the voice and the color are on a chip. So you can actually, as you go back, you could do more recordings and get other chips and you could just swap them into figures and all that kind of stuff. So that's really fun too. So yeah, I definitely booked one of those. I tried to book it it's on my first day, and I tried to book it with enough time to go back and get the action figure about the time I'm gonna leave my first park, because I'm gonna go back to my hotel and check in at that point. So that way I'm not carrying it all day. Smart. Okay, so that's pretty much the update on the March trip. So I guess that's all. Oh, wait.
I don't know why your father keeps saying yes.
Well, technically he has not said yes to this one. Technically. So you know we were talking about a July trip, another solo trip. It's like, I'll go every other month if I could hit July and November. And Mary adamantly kept saying no. Well, I was looking, and you know what? That 35% off, it was at Beach Club in July. It was $233 off each night. I was like, that is a substantial savings at one of my favorite, probably currently my second favorite Disney World hotel. And I really kind of like the idea of going down in July, right? We talked about all that. So what I did was I basically asked my dad, I was like, listen, if I need to, I can cancel it. And you know, and then I have to do the down payment of the one room. And I could always move that to pay for some of the other trips we're already committed to. But I said, I'm worried I'm going to lose that offer. That's going to book up. Can I book it as nothing else, if nothing else, as like a hold? So at least I know I have a great resort at a really good price for said resort. And it's right between the two parks I'll want to spend a lot of time at. So he's like, okay. But he did say, it's like, I have not agreed to pay for that vacation. I was like, okay, fair enough. He mostly agreed to go ahead and like pay a little early on the down payment or whatever, but I'm still gonna make it work. So anyways, I'm currently booked for a beach club in July, like going in on the 2nd and coming back home on the 5th. So I will have full days of the 3rd and the 4th, which I just did subconsciously because I was like, let me get an extra day in there, right? Turns out that was a really good idea because I didn't realize there are 2 major July 4th celebration fireworks out at Disney. There's one at Disney World, there's one at Epcot, and Disney World does it on the 3rd. So I'm gonna go over to Disney World, I'm gonna do the 3rd, and then I'm gonna go over to Epcot and do that on the 4th. And I'll probably get another dessert dining party. But also I might do a dinner party at Epcot because you can do that and you'll sit on the terrace and eat and drink while you watch it. And they say that Epcot's where all like the really themed snacks and all that stuff will be, So more than likely I will be also going in July. So at this point I'm going in about 56 days from now. And then I turn around and 6 weeks later I'm back. And then turn around and like 8 weeks later I'm back. And then I turn around like 6 weeks later I'm back. And then I turn around and 6 or 7 weeks later I'm back. It's something like that. And then at that point it's like, well, I might as well go down for a quick one in July so I can hit that one other Epcot festival and say I got to hit all the seasons.
And now I have total eclipse of the heart stuck in my head.
Why?
Because you kept saying turn around.
Turn around, okay. And the only other thing I'll talk about today, and I am not, unless Mr. Beast gives me $25,000 or something, or I win a lottery, I'm not actually doing this. But I did notice something, and I'm going to tell you the story because I had to mess with Mary. They've added more after-hours events because it's popular. I know. And so I got curious, and of course none of the extra added after-hours events are while I'm already booked to go there, because I really want to do the Epcot after-hours and the Hollywood Studios after-hours as well. So I got curious. It's like, well, okay, is there any time where it correlates where you could do all 3 within a reasonable trip, a single trip? There's maybe a couple of places you could do 2, but there's only one time where if you go for like 6 or 7 nights, that you could actually do all 3 after hours parties in that one trip. And guess what week that falls on? My actual birthday week. So of course, knowing I have no real intentions of doing it, I had to message that to Mary, and oh man, the response, because she was going to bed, and the response I got was legendary. Just no. Something like that.
Actually, I think I just sent you a Facebook.
It might have been, but point went across, and I had a really fun time messing with her and messing with my dad.
Chat so much that.
Yeah, going back and finding that. I know we don't chat like we used to because we live together.
Yeah, no, there it is.
Oh yeah, it's literally just the face palm. Yep.
my avatar.
Yeah. All right, so anyways, that's the update. It currently looks like I'm definitely going in March because that stuff is booked and happening. I'm changing around some of my ideas to hopefully skim a little bit more money off my budget. Like I might actually do a Kroger order just because I'm looking into that locker box thing where they'll deliver a box and like first 6 months are free or something like that as an annual pass. So I can basically keep stuff down there in Florida. And then, you know, for a small fee or free a few times, they will deliver it anytime I'm checking in. So I can keep like extra waters, I can keep like a hair dry, you know, I don't know, some grooming stuff so I don't have to bring it back and forth every time. Possibly, I'm looking into that. You know, so things like that. But other than that, going in March, going in May, probably going in July, definitely going in September, probably going in November, and I just might go in January to fill it out. And that way I can hit those other after hours parties and do the Farts Festival too.
So when are you going to start live streaming or something to actually make money?
I don't know. We got to figure this out because there's also the Jamboree I keep forgetting about at some point, which hopefully is on the West Coast because flying. I'm going to burn through a lot of flying, but we're going to get so many miles.
It'd be cheaper if it's on the East Coast because we can drive.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not buying a cooler.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I need to be on the East Coast. They need to alternate coasts. So it'll be hilarious if it's in Florida, and then I'll be like, oh, it's in October. Well, I mean, I know we were just here in September, but you know, we could sneak over for I got a ticket. Here, Mary, you go swim with some dolphins. I'm gonna pop over to Disney for a day.
So
that's how I bribe her.
Does anybody know how to deal with Disney addicts?
If nothing else, I just want to experience this at least for 1 year. I want to be that kind of person that gets to do that 1 year. There's no way this is sustainable.
No, it's not.
Unless one of my business possibilities, one of my newer possibilities does pick up and go. You know, I mean, I'll keep going to Disney, but I mean, you know, 6 times a year is not terribly sustainable.
Especially when you don't live in Florida.
Right. Although, again...
No, we're not moving to Florida.
Oh, no. Oh, hell no. There's so many reasons not. And I'm not even getting into the politics. I'm just like weather and... we moved to Atlanta so we can help the production. I'll get a job over at AMC Productions. And then we're only 6-hour drive, so... and we're in a hub airport, so flights will get a lot cheaper. You know, I said that in jest, but not that we're going to move. I imagine neither one of us have even the slightest inclination of moving unless all our families go.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't think we necessarily want to, but I know we would not even consider it until that. So, I'm tired. Oh, just think how much warmer we'll be all the time. But yeah, so that's the current update. So yeah, what do you want me to live stream?
Yes, please. Give us some suggestions and maybe he'll actually do something.
Yeah, watch my videos more.
No, live stream, so...
Well, that too, and super chat and all that. And join my Patreon and join my membership side. Maybe I need to go back to extra video games and higher tier membership sides for extra video games. Like I have the time.
Live stream.
Exploding kids. All right, we gotta go. We gotta do more vlog. All right, there you go. Bye. Okay, so, you know, Marvel's Echo. Let's talk about it.
We forgot to talk about it last week.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think we're going to stay no spoiler, I think. We'll, if we do go spoiler, we'll give you plenty of warning.
Okay.
But I also just want to mention...
Spoilers?
Huh?
I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm just being
Derailment. I also just realized that I should tell you too, like, we used to do all the Marvel and Star Wars show reviews on the membership side. But it became a real chore. It almost made me not enjoy the shows because I'm like, I have to review individual episodes. So we're just trying to do that here. I'm going to do new stuff on the membership side. Like, as a matter of fact, if you watch our Throwdown Thursday tomorrow, you'll find out that you're getting a pretty nice little membership bonus video tomorrow. Of course, membership, you also, for $2, you get like custom emojis. You get a badge that changes over how long you're here. Stuff like that. There's benefits. You also get you get a private channel on our Discord and all that kind of stuff. So Marvel's Echo. I will say, okay, so
5 episodes.
well, hold on. Let's give the backstory, sort of our Netflix experience. Like, when all the Netflix shows started, we loved them. You know, we were hard in on Daredevil. What came second?
Nick Cage. No, Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones was amazing, especially with the Purple Man. Luke Cage was great. Iron Fist was Iron Fist. Defenders was Defenders. Punisher was amazing.
I enjoyed Defenders.
Yeah, no, I did too, but it was also a little lackluster. And then the will they, won't they, if it's canon, kind of got old for us. And I felt like I don't like the binge model, and there were like too many episodes that are too long. Some people are happy with what's going on now. It's like, I like that they're doing these 6-episode runs, like mini-series. It's like, because if you want to rewatch, it's a lot easier for people that have lives and don't have time.
The thing is, I think they're starting to basically adopt the BBC model, which is, you know, you can do the thing, but do it tight.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because, you know, when you had these 10, 15, whatever episode seasons, you end up with a lot of padding.
Yeah.
And sometimes the padding can be fun, but a lot of times it's just padding.
Right. So anyways, the point I'm getting to is that because it did seem for the longest time like, okay, the Netflix stuff is no longer MCU canon. We kind of fell off. We never ended up watching Daredevil Season 3 or Punisher Season 2.
I didn't watch Punisher Season 1.
It was so good. It's too violent for her.
It just wasn't my jam.
Yeah, but I loved it. And now I'm excited to go back and watch those. So then Echo, of course, shows up for the first time in Hawkeye. Loved Hawkeye. Had such a blast with that show.
Yeah, that was fun.
Although she was not terribly memorable for me in it. So I was like, okay.
She was a badass, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, she was cool in it, but it wasn't like, she wasn't a standout character to me. You know, she just felt like an enforcer, you know, slightly elevated enforcer type character. So I was very surprised when she was getting her own show. Of course, now you know Wilson Fisk is back, and that's a big deal, and he is great in it, of course, Vincent D'Onofrio. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I think everybody kind of knows this, and it's so early that you do get a certain superhero in the first episode, and that sequence is amazing. Mm-hmm. So there's all of that. So now we're here with the actual show. And my overall thoughts on it were, man, we watched the first 3 episodes, and then the next night we watched the last 2. And I thought the first 3 episodes were fucking fire. Like, they were great. I was hyped. I was excited to see where this was going. And then something happened in the last 2 episodes where it's like, it just got super rushed and condensed and just it all fell apart for me. And like, they did not stick the landings. So I ended up with just a bad taste and like,
I'm not sure if I felt it was super condensed so much. I like this 4th episode better than he did.
Yeah, I'm having trouble remembering specifics of episodes.
It was a talky-talk episode.
Well, that doesn't bother me. Don't take that as why I didn't like it.
No, that's why you don't remember it.
That may be why I don't remember it, yeah.
But, definitely the last episode for me had a feeling of, we're not really sure how we're going to end this. Here's an ending.
Yeah.
Now that, I think that climax lacked a certain amount of peril.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. The stakes didn't feel that high. I wasn't really concerned for anything. You kind of figured everything was going to end some way or another. Yeah. Everything would be all right.
And the fight choreography was not great.
Yeah, like especially after what we had earlier, especially that superhero fight in the first one. I thought I would have liked to have seen more made of that. They really, but I did really kind of love, and again, early in the show, like the first episode has like the most glorified previously on ever. Like the whole first half of the episode is basically a previously on with stuff you never saw, but it's effective and it's great. And I loved the pacing of it. And then when you get caught up to where we are, I was like, all right. Although
it helped, at least when we checked, there was not a Legends for.
Correct. We looked for a Marvel Legends, and I think that's why, because they basically did it in the show. Although I will say, if you are somebody that just watched Echo and had not seen Hawkeye, they do kind of go through some of the stuff in Hawkeye, but the way they go through it, I'm like, I don't know if they explained it enough for people that haven't seen Hawkeye. There's some things in there you just kind of like, you'd probably be like, what? How did, who, that?
Yeah.
Some dots were not as thoroughly connected as they might have needed to be to make it a standalone. Now, okay, so this is not really, it's vaguely, we're gonna stay very vague, but it's vaguely spoilerish. It's not necessarily any specific beat, it's just a connection to another show that you may not have been aware of, and it's a tentative connection. I don't think either of us are 100% if it actually is. I feel like I saw stuff claiming it is, but if you recall What If, season 2, they had a one-off episode with a brand new character in there, which was kind of odd, but they did land that, so we were really happy there. But it feels like that also led into setting up some of the more mystical stuff in this show.
In a very broad general sense, maybe.
Right. Like
directly, I'm not so sure.
Well, I was gonna say I don't think it's so much directly connected as like this is the same group or connected to the groups, but I think the way it's almost like having like the multiverse or the quantum realm. I feel like maybe it's at least connected in a sense of this the whole like a mystical realm.
Like, getting your feet wet, going like, hey, this could totally be a thing amongst
and it could connect to that
part in this part of the world.
In my brain, I'm just gonna let it connect to that. I'm good with that. I did love all the episodes, the first few episodes too, having these like little short openings that were almost like when they did like a silent film one. I thought that was really cool. And of all the series, like how perfect to do a silent film in this. That was pretty good.
I was looking at this online the other day because I have yet had anybody explain this to me. I'm going to try to be as vague as possible.
Fair.
But in one of the big flashbacks, as in...
Okay.
Yeah.
To Echo's history or something else?
To the history of her people.
Okay.
Second episode.
Something else, but...
I'm going to say, one of these things is not like the others, and I need to know why.
Yeah, you gotta tell me off camera. It was coming to me, but now I can't quite remember. But
I brought it up at the time, going like, "What the? No, that's way too early for that."
Oh, okay. I think I know.
Everybody online is going like, "Yeah, we don't know."
Okay. I mean, just
that's like the handful of people who are actually talking about it.
Well, I think that's the other thing too. I think a lot of people in general felt similar to me because I feel like when Echo first came out, there was a lot of buzz initially, but then after everybody finished it, everybody just kind of like, because it didn't really land for everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like it could have used an extra episode. They could have made everything a bit more bigger, a bit bigger in the climax. And I know there is a little bit of a mid-credit, and I feel like I heard that set it up that this is before Daredevil season 3 technically, but I could be totally wrong. Don't tell me. We're gonna watch Daredevil season 3. Actually, we should put that on the board. That should be a drama thing for us. Yeah, so I mean, I guess overall I liked it. At least it's short. It's an easy rewatch, but she's right. There are some things that it's like, could we have done a little bit more? Now, I love some of the characters. Like the bowling alley guy was great.
Oh yeah.
Her
Charlie?
Grandpa? Does it matter? We're explaining it. The grandpa and the pawn shop, all that stuff was great. And him and the wife, they were insanely cute in points of the show. But he was really fun to watch.
Grandpa has charm for days.
Yeah, and Biscuits he's that kind of character that could be too much, but I think he was just right.
Yeah.
So I very much enjoyed Biscuits.
He got a pretty awesome moment at the end.
Yeah, I'm kind of remembering the big finale too, because they did set up a thing at the big finale that could have been massively terrifying, horrible, disastrous, very real world.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just kind of glossed over it. Like, nah, we got it, no problem.
In all honesty, it's the less exciting option, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad it happened that way.
Well, yeah, because it would have been really horrific had it gone through.
You would definitely have drama.
Oh yeah.
But it's like,
But yeah, if nothing else, the real star here. Now, again, don't get me wrong, the lady that played Echo, fantastic. But like as a fan of this universe, the real draw for me here was Wilson Fisk. And I love everything they did with him in there. And I'm so excited. He's excited to be back. And apparently he wants to stay around as long as they'll have him. And he wants to, I like he's referring to himself as sort of the street level version of Thanos, that level of threat. I was like, well, that could be really cool. And we know for sure the Netflix shows have been 100% officially canonized now in the MCU because they've been back and forth. They left it vague and open, like, maybe not. But they definitely are now. Like, if you haven't heard, they've restructured all of the new Daredevil show to actually make sure it actually connects. Brought back Foggy and Karen because they weren't gonna, which was like wild. Because they were every bit as amazing as Matt Murdock.
Well, here's the thing. We don't know how season 3 turned out, so it may have made sense to not bring them back.
Yeah, that's true. I doubt that, but I know what you're getting at, yeah. Now, I would love to see... I mean, it's not really about Echo, but I'm so excited about Kingpin being back that it's like, man, please tell me we're going to tie this in Spider-Man. I really need to see Spider-Man, Kingpin, and Daredevil, and... Street level Avengers.
This is like, and I would not be at all, hurt if they, brought back Luke Cage for maybe a little cameo.
Oh yeah, no, I know why she's saying it, but I mean, I'm saying it too, because goddamn, that man's a tasty treat. That's not usually my flavor profile, but whoo, I get it.
And don't really need Iron Fist. But the ladies from Iron Fist, I would like to have back.
Okay, yeah, the ladies from Iron Fist. But I gotta tell you, I think if they're gonna bring back Iron Fist, which they gotta, if they're gonna do all this eventually, they're gonna do it right. It's now in the actual proper Marvel hands.
Yeah.
Well, and by right, I mean at least as modernly right. But they're gonna either train him correctly, or they're gonna get a proper fighter. They're gonna have more time to plan it,
Yeah.
So I imagine they'll have some winking in jokes about like, oh yeah, back when I was I had stomach cramps for like a year and a half, so I couldn't quite kick as high. I don't know, some dumb little eye winky thing. But yeah, so I guess that's our thoughts on Echo. It's a little disappointing. I'm surprised we have not set that off once saying it.
That is a really good point.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But yeah, anything else you want to say about Echo? Because I feel like that's enough.
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Hopefully we'll watch the movies by next week. We watched some Disney stuff this weekend, like shorts and stuff, so it's not really worth reviewing.
Because I will point out, when my friends were over last weekend, we were talking about the show, and I did trip the machine.
Must just be me. I'm talking so fast I can't process. Okay, we're going to go do some more vlog. Have fun. You left. We were so cute. We had it all framed up. Look, we're so pretty. Oh boy! Today we're here to open up my t-shirt. My favorite t-shirt. We're gonna make this t-shirt come alive with some Disney magic, pal. Ready? Here it comes. Oh boy! Whoa, look at that! Look what I just pulled out of my t-shirt. All right, so we're gonna do some pens after this, but you know my love of Mickey's Runaway Railroad. The more and more I keep thinking about it, the more and more it becomes maybe my favorite ride at Disney World. I might even like it more than the Smuggler's Ride. Probably not, but maybe. And it is a hair over rise of resistance for me. When we went in November, I saw these, and I didn't buy them.
I can't remember if you got those at the store, at the park, or if you ordered them.
Well, I was gonna say I was very disappointed. That was definitely not buyer's remorse, non-buy remorse. A rare case of that for me, and I couldn't get them online or whatever. So a year later, when we were, I think you were fighting a yawn. I was like, "What is that face?" It's like, "Oh, she's fighting a yawn." So a year later, when we went to Disneyland, well, not only did they have this gorgeous shirt, but they had these. So, oh yeah, I bought these. And, Disney shipping damaged them slightly. Just know that Disney shipping is a great deal, and they will fix things if they break, but... It did occur to me, if you weren't doing lightsabers and all that, like what we say, we cap out shipping at $40. Well, if you have an extra suitcase, I guess you have to pay to take it out there, though. Because I was like, it's only like $40 for the second case to bring home through Delta. So I was like, get a hard case, and then I could pack my own shit.
Well... You could...
But then I gotta pay $40 to take it out there, too, is the thing.
Well, what you do is you pack all your stuff into a duffel bag that's inside the hard case. And then when you're ready to leave, you have 2 bags instead of 1.
God damn! I may need to consider this. Okay. Anyways, I'm so excited. If you watched our Disneyland vlog, there is at least one time we filmed the entire ride. Because in Disneyland, they're like, yeah, film everything, we don't care. So if you want to see it, although, again, the video does not do the ride justice. Look at that. And guess who has the train? We'll open that soon in a video. And somebody might be getting this for his birthday. And this is one of those things I kept in the box for a little while because I wanted to see it in the box. But now I'm ready to get them out.
Now, does it have any ties in it?
It has like, it probably has the little plastic. Actually, this might not have any. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh boy, what a magical day. Yeah, I don't see any. Okay, well. I'm sure none of them are just gonna plop out. Oh, the bases. The bases.
All about that base?
Oh, I got Pete. Gosh. I wish I could do a better Goofy. Sorry, headphone users. Oh, I meant to look up what the bird is called.
Oh, they're taped at the bottom. That's
Are they?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I had some.
No. I don't see it. Here, one more. All right. No more plastic crinkle. Oh, there is like a little thing, but that's just fun. Let's we'll work up to. Okay, there's gonna be less. We're gonna do them there.
That's interesting.
Do like this. Okay. We have Peg Leg Pete. He's in the jackhammer mode. I kind of wish he had the jackhammer.
Yeah.
And this is one of those rides, if you like it, do it a bunch of times because there's so many little things to look around and see that I've still missed some things as much as I've ridden this.
I think particularly in the when you're in the carnival scene.
Yeah, the carnival has a lot of good. So if I get to go to a Hollywood Studios after hours party at some point, I'm gonna just keep circling, doing Mickey and Minnie over and over. That's really cool. No one do the birdie.
Okay.
You can show the birdie.
Okay. Eric has a magic band of this.
Yeah, well, it's actually for the whole ride. Like that's on there. Mickey, Minnie, they're on there. I got the limited edition one.
Well,
They're still selling them
online.
This is
on the face, though. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the face, but it is very noticeable. It might be the face. You're probably The more I think about it, yeah.
But yeah, it's very adorable, and it has a cute little animation at the end of the ride.
Yeah. Then we got the train conductor. Yuck. Hey, howdy, Mick. What's this lever do? Woo! Gorsh.
Gorsh?
Yeah.
Gorsh, Mickey. That was bad.
That was bad. You know what? Let me do one, and then I'm gonna let you do one because there's reasons.
Okay.
I just want to do this, but you know what?
Yeah.
So then we got Daisy. I learned some real nice moves from Daisy. Don't get jealous, Donald. I meant dance moves. All right? She's our dance instructor. Bum 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 bum. That's so much fun. Whee! And then we have everybody's favorite Australian.
Crockett's Donald Duck. Oh, because we were doing the game. No, God, now I'm going to squish. The Crockett. Mate. We were doing the game, and God, I cannot keep it for some reason.
What's the
Mickey's something or other.
Yeah, why am I blanking on it? You know, we did like for 3 months. We did the Let's Play last year.
Yeah, and I could not do a Donald. Neither one of us could do a Donald Duck voice. So when we were doing the voiceover, I just went Australian.
Which now forever, Donald is Australian, and I got a sweet ass discounted, customized Donald Magic Band coming for my March trip because I almost didn't get it because I kept equating Donald with being a Mary character, and then I realized, well, it's not that he's really a Mary character. It's just that she played him for 3 months, and that's what I think
It's
about.
a weird off-white color.
Yeah, it looks good in the light.
He's kind of this weird gray. It looks weird to me.
He's sad. Do you want to do these at the same time?
Okay, sure.
Oh, did you want to? If you want to just.
No. Daisy's the same sort of grade, but I just didn't notice.
Oh boy. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing can stop us now. I'll tell you how. We're going to make it happen. Let's go on a ride. And we'll travel through the countryside.
Nothing can stop us now.
You don't remember the lyrics?
I don't.
Okay, you're fine. Now we're traveling down the open highway. And everything's going
you're doing all
our
his
way.
lyrics. Okay.
Huh? And everything is just so peachy keen. Wow, we were like a line away and you interrupted it. Man, come on.
You skipped a verse, I'm
I
pretty sure.
skipped your verse.
Oh, instead of helping me out.
I don't know your verse. I've never learned your verse.
Why not? You listen to it all the fucking time.
You know how I am with lyrics. You should be proud I know as many lyrics as I do.
How'd you know I was wrong then?
Well, because you sing the chorus. You were singing the chorus. I know that's not what it is. You know what I'm going to say to that, Mary?
No.
Quack, quack, bicker, bicker, quack, quack, bicker, bicker. Can that be one of our 3 arguments?
But the lyrics to the song?
No, just that I should know the lyrics, but boink. Look at these cuties. Look at these cuties. And I like this weird design style. But I do. It's sort of the Rye design style. I think it's very cool.
Well, I mean, it's pretty faithful to that series that you've been watching.
It's close, but it's not exactly the same as Mickey Mouse and Friends. Now, I will say the only thing with this set that's a little bit odd to me, and I love that we got the bird. The bird is very cool. But I feel like we should have had Pluto instead, with like a picnic basket in his mouth.
That was a good point.
I think, is that on the shirt at all? Probably.
Where is Pluto?
No, he's not really featured on the shirt. But by the way, if you never really looked at the shirt, it's like all the things from the rides. You got Pete with the jackhammer, Dancing Daisy, of course, Goofy and the whole train, the sun, the car down here.
Oh, there's Pluto.
Oh yeah, with the picnic basket. Yep. You got the tweet and singing bird here. Stop it. You got the little Western section. You got the carnival balloon section, the tornado section, which is so good on a hot day. The underwater section, which is really fun. I'm not the Pillsbury Doughboy. All right, well, anyways, that is my awesome, so excited Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad collection. I'm going to cut before we jump into those. So,
okay.
All right, so we'll be right back. We're going to open up a couple boxes of Disney mystery pins. Mary bought more Avatar pins.
I needed free shipping.
So we have 3 of these. We're going to do one more of these today. And then she also bought one of these. By all means.
They're the Flirking Kittens.
Yeah, and some of these are really cute. Some of them are just okay, which is why we were a little hesitant. But like she said, she needed a little bit more to get some shipping going. And there's a couple that remind me of Jack. So that's what I'm hoping for. Although I won't get to keep them, so I gotta buy my own. I've got some more in my cart.
I'm sure these will go on sale soon enough.
As a matter of fact, that was actually the Avatar ones. They're still $10. So depending on what we do today, or I guess when we get the other ones, hopefully they'll still be there and we'll see what we can do. Anyways, I'm gonna get some other pins too. So I'll try not to always be unboxing Disney toys for the whole year, but I got a few I want to do.
Okay, how about this? If you still need $3 for get free shipping on that.
Go ahead and grab an extra Avatar.
Well, we'll see what we get. I mean, we can go ahead and shoot the boxing for the other set.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, you can go ahead and open. I mean, since we're just gonna get the bags out, my bad. Yeah, she distracted me with cool ideas. Yeah. So okay. So now we got that. What do we want here? I don't even know what we want here.
Okay, we've
just
got
a complete
that
set.
one, that one, that one, and that one.
So we don't have like the sea lion thing yet, or
yeah, the sea lion might be cute. The whatever the plesiosaur looking thing. I think those might be my top 2. Yeah, they're all kind of cute.
Yeah. Well, let's hope we build you a complete set's the idea, and then some
one.
for trading. Do you want to go first, or do I go first? Oh, I assume.
How did you did not tell me how you wanted to do this.
I assumed you'd want to open the kittens, and I would do the Avatar.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I'll do
But
that.
I'm open if you wanted to.
I didn't know if you. Okay, I assumed that we were going to do one of each, but
If you'd
this
rather
is your
do
show.
that, I'm okay with that.
You can open up those. That's fine.
Okay. Well, do you want to? I'll go first since you've already seen these. We'll do the less exciting because the kittens will be newer. That way Mary gets to finish. I just hope they don't explode. First up, we get.
We already have that one.
Oh no.
Which makes me think we're going to get, another Navi.
We might, but I can't remember if we've ever confirmed or denied that they do pack. I think some boxes they definitely pack the same 2 specifically because like there's that set where it's matched Minnies and Mickeys.
Yeah.
But I don't know that that's really true. But so either I can keep this one or it's a trading pin. So hey, I get an Avatar pin. All right, Mary, what you got? Show me a kitty.
Show you a kitten.
Show me your kitty.
Okay.
Show me your kitty, Mary.
Hopefully it's a black one.
Well, it depends on how much you've shaved.
Okay, this one's not bad though.
It does look cooler in real life.
This is it looks like a Siamese. Yeah, I know. Seal point maybe. But no, that is cute.
And of course, as always, you get the Mickey earbacks and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that is pretty cute. It's not Jack cute, but it's pretty cute. Maybe I will get some Flirkin pins. And hey!
And Banshee, which we've already got. So yes, I have a feeling those may end up being...
Actually, I like
the thing is, I think we got 1 Navi and 1 Amulet last time in each box.
I don't know. I thought it was 2. I don't know. We can go back and look, but Okay, I mean, hey, if nothing else, I get some pins or they're trading pins. I assume you bought them. I shouldn't just be like, thanks. Although I do buy you lots of things, so thanks.
All right. The second kitty is, it's a great kitty.
He's pretty cute. He's a pretty cute. That's a good boy.
So no jacks, but
No. Okay. I think the markets might be on sale, so maybe I'll get some flesh out like that. Or at least some Avatar. Although there is still a chance to, you know, we'll find out next week if we get a complete Avatar set. We're about to go find out ourselves.
Yeah.
But
We could theoretically do it.
Yeah.
If we're really
if
lucky.
we're really lucky. Y'all have to wait and see till next week. We're going to find out right now. So there's more vlog for you, though. So I think the cocktail's up next. I don't remember what order I'm doing this in. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Rolling, whatever. Sorry.
Are you drunk or am I drunk? Hey, who's the here drunk? I was going for the ossifer thing. All right, we have, I don't know what the fuck this thing's called. We have a crazy ass cocktail. You can see there's a lot of things. A lot of things in here, and I did not save the name of this. Hold on, pop over to the website and see what this is called. We were struggling for what cocktail to make today with like what we have because I didn't go out and get stuff. And then I was like, I got this Mountain Dew. But it was a long story of going down this rabbit hole of variants of Long Island iced teas, and most of the variants use Sprite, which I don't have. And I was like, well, what about some Mountain Dew cocktails? Because I bought some when I got into Call of Duty. Oh, this is the Tokyo tea, my dear.
Okay.
Also, bear with Mary. She's not feeling perfect at the moment, so just keep that in mind. So I'm going to tell you. So this is the Tokyo tea, and it includes a lot of ingredients. But we're going to do a thing before we get to it. But I'll go ahead and tell you. It is a ½ ounce of vodka. This is basically, I think this is one of the Long Island iced teas, actually. ½ ounce of vodka, ½ ounce of gin. Which, let me complain for a moment. If you have a recipe for a cocktail, tell me what fucking style of gin. There's like 4 or 5 styles of gin. I'm learning this, but it's like, is it an aviator gin? Is it a more botanical gin? Is it a this gin? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm gonna go with a more common Hendrix gin. It's kind of the same thing in food recipes with onions. Like, don't just say onion. Is it a white onion, a sweet onion, a yellow onion, a Vidalia onion, a shallot? They usually specify that, or clarify that. Red onion, like, fucking be clear when you write your fucking recipes, losers. I just finished a bottle of wine really quick. This is also going to take some white rum, some tequila, which I'm excited. And this says a Blanco or Reposado. We're going to come back to that in just a second. So I'm going to set that right here. Midori, which is where it all begins, because I love that melon liqueur beautifulness. And then you can use a half ounce. These are all ½ ounce on the liqueurs. ½ ounce of triple sec, such as Cointreau or Blue Carousel if you're feeling saucy. And you know I'm a sauce boss. I'm a saucy bee. 3/4 ounce freshly squeezed lime juice, which just about became a whole thing because I thought I had a couple of limes. I already did it. A couple of limes and a couple of lemons. Lack's trying to get in your room. Lack is his new name. Oh, hold on, no, I need you close for this. Just one last thing. This was the only lime I could find until mysteriously, miraculously, I found one at the last second. Okay, you can go do that. I'll just yell. 1/4 ounce of simple syrup that we already made. Equal parts sugar and water. Boil together, shake it together, whatever. 2 ounces of Mountain Dew.
Oh, here he let himself in.
Okay, and a cocktail shaker. It does suggest that you can garnish with melon balls, lime wheels, and Luxardo cherries. I am not a fan of Luxardo cherries. I don't have enough lime to make lime wheels, and I don't have melon balls, as delightful as they are. But I'll throw some maraschino cherries in there. What the hell, I like those. Okay, so what I was gonna say is we're gonna make this cocktail, but one of the things we need is a ½ ounce of this. And I realized, you guys saw all my vlogs, you know I've gotten on a tequila kick. I love the Addictivo Añejo. It is my by far favorite of all. And everything I've tasted so far, the closest to another tequila I really like not just like, but I could say I might love it, is the Don Julio Añejo. But I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna test some Reposado here before we get into this cocktail. So I got one of Mary's beautiful little shot glasses she got me for Christmas. And unlike when we tried the absinthe, and you guys didn't see this on camera because it happened after, I thought Mary had finished the absinthe we had in there, and I grabbed the glass because for some reason I'm gonna put it back on the shelf. I don't know why, we used it. And I made it, she was on a step stool, so I joked about, oh, let me get some butt juice. And then I went to pretend to drink it, and I paid for that joke because she hadn't finished it. And like, so I literally just like threw a drink in my face. It like just fucking absent. It burned, man. Anyways, I gotta try some Don Julio Reposado just on its own. Because like I said, the añejo was very, very good. But, you know, it's still nowhere near the greatness of it. Nothing has come close to Addictivo. It's such a unique flavor. And I don't want to try a lot. I'm just gonna taste test it here, really. Just to see if this is something I wouldn't mind occasionally drinking straight as an alternate to the añejo. And we'll see how I feel. And if Mary wants to try it, she can try it. But if she doesn't want to try it, like I said, Mary's feeling a little off. So got that. That smells pretty good. Oh, that smells very good. Mmm. 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 I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Again, very different flavor. The Addictivo is a very strong, like caramel butterscotch, for lack of a better flavor. Almost never any harsh burn. This has a little bit of burn. It's a lot more subtle in its flavor, but it does have some of that like light caramel. Mmm. That's really good. Mmm. Mmm. Shit, I didn't even think about the fact that I had this. We should have done this in tequila taste test sooner. That is fucking delightful. Also, fun fact, and then we'll get to the cocktail. I've never actually done tequila shots. I'm not really a shots guy. Like, if I'm gonna drink something, I like to drink, I like to get drunk. I'm not trying to deny that. But I also like it to, you know, taste good and be a thing. Like, I don't just wanna be like, ugh, get the alcohol in and get fucked up. Although, who knows, in the future. So I've never done like the salt, the lime, like, you know, you lick the salt, you drink it, you suck the lime. I'm gonna try that someday. And then privately, I'm gonna try it on Mary's body. Okay, let's make the Tokyo tea. Hey, your dryer is complete. And I think Mary would laugh a lot more at these jokes if she just was feeling better. Which I hope she does feel better, because theoretically, we're gonna go play a video game. All right, so, we want one of these glasses. I think it tells you something else, we'll get to that. Let's start mixing this up. So, we're gonna mix all the we're gonna mix everything except the Mountain Dew in a cocktail shaker. So let's get Old Bessie out. Old Bessie's my favorite. I'm not gonna call her Old Bessie, we're gonna stay. Okay, half an ounce of vodka. Oh, that tequila is so good. It's not Addictivo, but it is really good. Sorry, I have to go slow on these big bottles so I don't over fucking pour. Oh, like that. It's a little. It's like
it's a clean thing. You can pour it back in.
I'll just go a little heavy. Okay, so then. So we want to do 30% more on every pour. Half an ounce of gin.
That's vodka. You can go heavier on vodka.
I know. Half an ounce of gin. So I definitely want to get a little past the 1 ounce mark.
Oh, so you're not going to pour out the vodka?
No.
Okay.
If it was the tequila, I would just drink it. I'm gonna go a little past the 1 ounce mark on here. Actually, that feels like I just 1.3'd that as well. Okay, half an ounce of white rum, or half an ounce plus 0.3. So technically, this should take me to almost the 2 ounce mark. Hold on, is that math right? If I've got 2.6 in there, that's not 2.6 though.
I can't see it.
I mean, that's like 1.4. So I'm gonna say I poured in 8 extra. So we want 1.5. Okay, I'll figure it out. Oh shit! I got distracted by it leaking there. This is gonna be very scientific, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and throw those in there. This is gonna be real good. All right, half an ounce of the tequila. Where's this? If I over pour this, I will just fucking drink the extra. Although I need to over pour it so it fits with everything else.
And this is why professional bars tend to have the spouts on all their...
Yeah, fucking pussies.
Really?
Okay, Mary, please, just so people know, attest that that's not in my common vernacular.
No.
That was just me drunkenly. It sounded like it would be funny to say. It worked for me. Listen.
He likes to say everything that comes to mind and see what actually sticks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like this is how you know I'm not actually a piece of shit, because I just talk and then I think about it. So you've never heard horrible shit come out of my mouth because I don't have horrible thoughts. Maybe once in a blue moon, but immediately my brain is like, oh dude, what the fuck? You know, because I'm a human being and I'm a creative thinker. So anyways, let's move on. Where was I? Oh, the tequila. Okay, Midori. Half an ounce of Midori. Let's give it a little slightly heavy pour on the Midori. Oh, fuck this shit. I love this shit, but my God. The rim gets sticky and like... See, here's the problem here. If I use pour spouts, I have to clean them after every time. And it's like, I don't want to clean 6 pour spouts after every time.
I know, that's why I said professional bars, because they're constantly using stuff.
Theoretically, they're cleaning that shit every night. Theoretically.
No, they're not.
I know. I was gonna tell you. I'll tell you off camera where, because I don't want to embarrass them, because it's one of the places I love. Not a Zur, I will tell you that. But I had some straight. I had a straight drink the other night to try something new, and after I had a little sip, I was like, "Oh, there's 2 dead fruit flies in there," and I don't remember any.
Oh, that sounds like when I was working at the Continental Inn.
Yeah, I've seen enough bar rescue to know, but I love this place. So I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna scoop those out. I should have told them though, but I didn't want to embarrass them.
It means that they're not putting anything like cups or anything over their pour spouts at night.
Right. That's relatively how over poured I poured the last session. Okay, we'll go with that. I fucking love Midori. It's so pretty too. And then we need the blue half an ounce of, a little over half an ounce of this. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, my poor lady. I'm so sorry. All right, so we're gonna go. So that's about equal to how I over poured the last 3. I mean, it's somewhere, but it's not quite the middle of 1.5 and 2. It's a little shy of the middle of 1.5 and 2.
More at the color.
Oh yeah, because we weren't sure how. Sorry, bear with her. We were wondering what the green of the Midori
and very bad indigestion right now.
And it's not because she ate my food. She ate weird ass frozen chicken patties. Just saying. Where was I? Okay, okay, we poured that in. All right, 3/4 ounce. Let's see if we got enough. 3/4 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. It was freshly squeezed. Oh, I'm sorry. She's so good to me. She's doing all this and she's like dying back there. Let's do a little over just because we're doing everything a little over.
Take a sweet time.
No, I'm also trying to make an entertaining segment. I'm sorry. So we definitely had enough lime juice. Good. Hell, there's even a touch left. Sweet. I probably won't use that for shit. Cooper Libre does not sound bad. All right, where are we at?
Did you increase the amount of...
Yeah, I over poured that a little bit. Yeah. 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. This is some simple 1/4 ounce. Oh, okay, yeah. What? I don't fucking know. Hold on. Why are these in my way? Oh my God. I ain't playing up the drunkenness now. That bottle of wine's kicking in. Mary, you're gonna have fun with me playing a game we've never played together in a minute. How much? 1/4 ounce. So we need to. Oh, this is gonna go horribly wrong.
Maybe spoon it?
No, I got it. Just don't. Okay. I wanted to go a little over. Actually, that was not bad at all. I was very delicate there. Again, equal parts sugar and water. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, that's all the ingredients. We're gonna get some ice in here. We gotta shake. Then we can build our drink. Ice, okay. We got a little bit of a lime seed in there. I hit it. Again, I don't want to over ice because I don't want to water it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 ice cubes in here. Putting the lid on. It's okay. I know you're showing the cute lady. It says shake vigorously for 15 seconds. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Woo! Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Woo! Hire me at your bar. I'm Tom Cruise in this shit. I'm just kidding. I'm so fucking kidding.
You're cleaning that mess.
Yeah. Ooh, was that 15 seconds? I felt like 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Really?
I don't know. Things are happening from my brain to my body in real time right now, people. I fucked up. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we gotta fill our glass with ice, and we're gonna put an ounce of Mountain Dew in there to start.
You're fine.
But it's not all shaky. All right, fine. Ice, glass, ice. Whew.
I lost my itty bitty.
She's over here in the stairs.
Oh, okay.
She's on the stairs. She's on the stairs. She's on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna call that full. I do want to leave room. All right, let's get an ounce of the Mountain Dew, the very important ingredient. By the way, I'm not a huge Mountain Dew guy. I used to love it long ago. Now I kind of like it on occasion. I bought some Mountain Dew and Doritos when I got back into Call of Duty because it just felt appropriate.
When was the last time you actually played Call of Duty?
It's been a couple of weeks. I've been busy. Ever since I got the Disney annual pass, I've been nothing but Disney brained. All right, so 1 ounce. That's true. We got to go a little heavy because of the over pour. So I went about 1.25 ounces. I'm gonna pour that in. Now we're gonna strain out our cocktail mixture. Oh, look at that beautiful. It's like the Baja Blast. Oh, it's staying separated too. Wait, why are you dripping outside of my glass? What the fuck is that? Oh, I hope I have enough room for the rest. I will. I'm glad I didn't put that much ice in. It's not dripping out of a leak. It literally has just somehow run down weirdly. Okay.
Jesus.
All right, here we go. It does. It looks. Oh, I love that green ring in the bottom. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's pour a little over 1 ounce, about 1.25 ounces, maybe a splash more. Top it. Oh, that is a gorgeous fucking color. That really is a good. I need to get some more pineapple juice tomorrow, so Monday I can make more with this Mountain Dew so I can go flat. Oh, that is pretty. Let's get a red straw. Here is my butt. This is my butthole. Look at my butt. Where did my straws go? Where are they now? Where are they now? Where are they now? Seriously, where the fuck are they now?
I don't know. You're the last one to use them.
I didn't use the last one. Oh, here they are. There we go. We're getting so light. Oh, this is my last red straw. Hey, if you think about it, my dear, remind me to put some, you know what, we're gonna go with orange. Disposable straws on my list. I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm having so much fun and she's being so nice helping me and she's over there dying. She wasn't dying until we started filming though, in my defense. Oh shit, did I just fuck up the side? Okay, I just need a quick photo of that color. Come on, phone. Fuck you, phone. Man needs me to hurry.
This looks much bluer, much lighter blue on screen than it does in real life.
Well, by the time I do like the color correction stuff, but you're right, I'm getting that too. It's also had time to settle in. Okay. This looks lovely. I almost bought some Baja Blast. They brought the classic out recently for like a taste test thing. It was like, eh. Cheers. Okay, hold on. Let me take a sip from the middle, because just in case it's different. Oh, that's really fucking good. I don't know how to describe that. That's really fucking good. You definitely get Mountain Dew. You definitely get that citrusy and Midori, but it's not overly sweet. It's not overly tart. That's really fucking good. Do you want to?
Sure.
Okay, bear with her, everybody. She's not feeling her 100%. And again, remind our palates are different, but
I could probably drink this,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get it, but if somebody handed me one, I'd drink it.
Right? What do you think? I mean, like, what are your thoughts on like what's really standing out? What does it taste like? Any thoughts you have there?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Okay. It reminds me of blue milk. Why do I keep saying MILF? I mean moof. It's like moof juice, right? Moof milker. Is that why? Because it's moof milker, and my brain wants to be like combining those words, and then it also knows the word MILF, so.
Maybe.
All right, listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having a great time. She's dying. I need to shut up and let her go. I love y'all. Thank you. This is delicious. I would 10 out of 10 have this again. Cheers. All right, so that's going to do it for the vlog. It's a little bit later. I've had a lot to drink. We're ahead on some cocktails, and in a couple of weeks, you're going to see that I went a little hard. But thank you for joining us. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Hopefully you enjoyed the cook session. We're going to do something pretty fun next week, and we're going to use an ingredient from this week. We got more cocktails. We got more unboxings, more mystery pens. I'm going to go order some more in a minute. Hopefully not more vacation plans. I mean, at least if we do a vacation segment next week, there theoretically shouldn't be that much more, if anything, to it. I mean, I wouldn't mind. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I love y'all. I appreciate it. Go ahead and click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And, you know, let me know. Comment below whatever you got to say. And then don't forget that, yes. Oh, my God. Everything is a mess here. Okay, that's not gonna. There we go. Don't forget that we'll get through this. We'll get through this together. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music. Look up Eric Butts. And then, of course, go to ericbutts.com for all that other funky butts fun you're looking for. And there's more with the links in the description below. So click that see more button to see more butts. You have no idea how much stuff I filmed today, but it's awesome. I'm going to get out of here so I can edit for a crap ton, get some pacing in. Oh, I've started my step training. We haven't really talked about that. I'm in the very early days of it. And then watch some more stuff, and I'll see you all later.